Welcome to the WBC Arena. They've been talking the talk. It's now time to walk the walk. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Caleb's Sweet Hands Plant, and they'll have a nice reach advantage. Up against them, Powerhouse, and they will enjoy a power advantage. Historically, this is one of the most prized divisions in all of boxing, the middleweight division.
This is it. This is that fight. This is that argument. I don't know what to expect.
And in this corner, it's Caleb Sweet Hands Plant from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI national title. The last time we saw them in action, they pulled off a very close win. And they'll be facing Powerhouse from the United States of America. And they hold the SCI Continental title. Coming off a very close, controversial win, let's see if they can be more definitive in this one.
Look at this. These fights are so up for it. Look at that.
This bout is scheduled for 10 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Here is the current national middleweight champion, Sweet Hands, Caleb Plant. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America, wearing the black trunks trimmed with black. Introducing the current Continental middleweight champion, Powerhouse.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, it's one of my favorite venues. You can't get a better place to fight.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. Here we go for round one. This fight has a real good flow to it. Stiff jab. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Now, this fighter loves throwing hooks. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. Willing to slow down. The straight right just misses. That left hook misses. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Beautiful counter shot. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Big whiff with the right hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You know that bell was sweet music to his ears.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
Well, we've just taken a big breath, and here we go again. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Lucky that hook didn't score. That counter punch caught him clean. He misses with that jab. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The straight right just misses. Just misses with the right uppercut. Insane action! Counter punch. Tried to score with the uppercut. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special. This fighter needs to turn the tables in this next round.
Wow, you know, I've been in fights like that. When you're thinking, come on, Bell, ring away. You walk back to the corner like you've just seen this.
The bell rings and we start the third. Coming off a very tough round, let's see what they do here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Straight right just misses. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. Well done with that counter shot. Threw the uppercut but did not score. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
You don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. It's all offense all the time. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that bell.
Every second, every minute of this fight is important. Every second, every minute of this round is important. You cannot afford to lose it.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's gonna pop you off.
us a second to catch our breath. So much firepower here. Caleb Plant just got clipped. Fight still continuing.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. I can never.
Down goes Powerhouse. I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
That's lights out right there.
The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Gotta wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's gonna be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
Here we go in round 5. Who's gonna land the first big shot? They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That right uppercut misses. So much for defensive abilities. Try to buy time. It appears that the moment of trouble has passed, at least for now.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
Whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. Will the referee step in? Apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Now they've got to wake up.
The referee taking a look here, and if the fighter can't see, the fighter can't fight.
Are you all right? Are you okay?
This fight will continue. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
On to the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs have gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
Good counter punching. the weary. The straight right just misses. Very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this round. And the plan is hurt.
Steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. That bell could not have come soon enough for this guy.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
It's round 7. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Man is in some serious trouble here. Those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do you do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. Swing and a miss with that jab. So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
You're taking too much to fight and take.
After so much abuse, you almost hope the referee stops it here, and he does. The fight is over.
I think the referee forgot until all of a sudden, yeah, you know what, I better do my job here.
Well, Johnny, complete and total domination, a stoppage victory. How do you rate the performance?
What's next? A TKO makes it so confusing because you think, what would have happened if the fight carried on? These guys are going to have to do it all over again.